So, welcome to Late Night Gunpla with Talon Omega. I apologize for being a couple minutes, a minute late. I completely lost track of time. I was trying to do too many things and kind of started a second late. Well, a bit late. But today we are continuing on with the RX-78-2 Gundam version Ka, the Katoki version, Grandpa. Last week I finished the arms and the hips that I had started in. So I've got the majority of the body done, and I've got him kind of just face palming for a bit. But so the idea today is starting on the legs. I believe I might be able to get one leg done today, maybe starting on the second one. Seeing a screw being used already, so let me grab that and a screwdriver because I know it's going to be needed. So getting my supplies ready. Start my music as well. Alright, is it going to give me... Nope, there it goes. There it goes. Alright, so I've got my music. I'm sorry you guys don't get to hear any music, but I find it easier just to not deal with that. So let's see already. Alright, so move this down a bit there. Yeah, there it goes. So starting in on the right leg frame, and I guess it says right and left, so we will start doing it that way. Alright, so I require, let's start. Let's stick you up here. So be 9, 34, 8, 18, 19, 12, and where did I leave that other box of stuff? Is that in the box? Where did this box? Oh, it's behind the green screen. So yeah, let me see. I'm also gonna need, I'm gonna need the little bit. Wait, did I? No, it's here. Yes, there it goes. Yeah, okay. So it's gonna be fun. All right, got that. So I'm also probably gonna need scissors. Where are my scissors up there? Yeah, we'll go with that. You go there for right now. I swear I'm prepared. Anyway, yeah, so should be about there now. So let's start working. So a lot of bees. 26, 28, 12, and then 17, 14, and then the foot. Let's put you on this side right now. Alright, alright, so 9, 34, 8, 18. 9. Yes, that's right. So let us start recording as well. Let's do 12 again, and I will see if I can get another minute out of there. Alright, so 9, 8, 34, 34, and 18. There goes. Yeah, Okay, that's a distinction. 18 is closed, 34 is open. That should make it a little easier to recall which is which. And 19 and 12. Wait. And 12. Oh, cool. At least they help you figuring out what the right length is by having it on the instruction booklet, so I'll probably set it up that way to be able to use that. Alright, so you guys will definitely be trimmed, but I'm not gonna goes. Did too much work on it. One. Okay. Well, it looks like all of them are. Alright, so, alright, let's try to smooth out this part now. Alright. Okay. This bottom piece. I don't know how much it's actually going to be seen, but okay. Feel myself squeezing and holding too tightly, so trying not to, while still being able to give it the polish it needs. that part done. Saying this part. Alright. We need here. Alright, well, let me get this thing out the way too. Alright. Alright, let's see. So here's that. Alright, got you here. Alright. What do I do with that? There you go. Small gray pieces that just kind of disappear. Alright. It says you guys get fed through here first. That's going to be fun. There it goes. Straight in there. Yo, welcome. Welcome, guys. Thanks for joining. Thanks for kind of commenting. So, all right, I think so. That's kind of about a minute, and I've got that part in. So at least on the top, it hides it. It hides all sins, but the bottom, I had to kind of use my little tweezers to kind of stick it in. I remember there was something similar on the first kit I built, the new Gundam. The old version also kind of had this kind of tubing on it, so kind of give it a bit more realistic look. In addition, that one also had what this does, has the screws. So it looks like I've got about, nope. So it stopped recording a bit ago. Alright, so I guess I'll stick it to the 12-minute recording. I just reformatted the memory card in the camera, so I guess it's not that. It's just reaching its limit at 12. But welcome, guys. Thanks for being on. I already said that, but still working on this one. But yeah, the first kit I built was the new Gundam, the original, not the Hainu, not the Katoku version, the original one. Built it way back. I'm aging myself here. Way back in 2000. And yeah, that was the first one I built. This one has a polycap using. And as I kind of always joke, everyone's first kit was built with kind of MacGyver tools. Mine was built with a kind of, again, because it had screws, I didn't have screwdrivers, I wound up borrowing someone's eyeglass repair kit during a con. I built it during a con, Animagic, way back when it was still around, and nail clippers, because those are things I had available to me. So no filing. Unfortunately, I sold that kit after it had one too many falls during an earthquake. I live in Los Angeles, live in Earthquake County, so it fell a couple too many times. I've since then learned that there's an extra little tool. I think they sometimes call it what's it called, museum putty. And so I've done that with all the ones that I have now. Let me see. Where's those? Pictures. Where's that? Drive. Pics. There it goes. Come on. So yeah, on this setup now, hey Bob, thanks for joining. It's been a while since I've seen you on. But yeah, I mean, all of these now have, well, again, it's not so much the earthquake strap is for what you have them attached to, but if they aren't attached to what you have them on, they're gonna fall. So again, all of these now have a museum tack under the feet and just kind of glued essentially in. So that's what I have, how I'm holding all these up right now, to again kind of be safe from earthquakes. I have some in, where's that next picture? Come on. Yeah, have one of these. Those, yeah, I don't really do the earthquake tack on them just because, that it doesn't really cause too much of an issue if they fall over. But yeah, that's how I've got my stuff on display now. Well, I still need to find further display. Like I have a whole wall on this side on my right that goes up about, what is this, 8 feet, 9 feet. So I'm thinking of putting a floating shelf all across that wall. It's about a 10, 12 foot wall. So kind of just have them up, and extra display space for all the backlog and all of the other backlog of Legos as well. Yeah, well, fires are kind of an occasional worry. We don't. I mean, they're kind of occasional, but they are more every year, so we're kind of used to them. The earthquakes are the ones where it's like, okay, are we gonna have one? We're gonna have one, or it's like, all right, we're moving now, and okay, it's done. All right, we come back to whatever we were doing. All right, so let's get back to actually working as well. All right, so that's recording. All right, so B 26 and 28. All right. 26. But also, at least where I am now, earthquakes or the fires aren't that big a concern. Ice, on the other hand, considering I am Hispanic, is kind of a worrying concern. Yes, I was born here, but it's still very much like they don't care. There's been ample reports of that. So polycap 1. I. We have I, not 1. All right. And so I. Oh, I forgot. B1. Alright. And actually, all the stuff going on today, I had mostly been offline, so I didn't really see much of any of that going on. So it wasn't until I got home, like around 3, 4, that I started seeing anything myself. I hadn't been really online much. Okay. So B17, B14. 14. Same time, just watched, finally catching up on Andor, kind of jumping back and forth between catching up on Andor, catching up on the newest Bosch season. And so, again, catching up on Andor, just saw the episode where, things kick off on Gorman, and I'm just like, speculative fiction should not be instruction manuals, but getting strong vibes of what happened there is pretty much happening in reality right now, and that's kind of scary. Alright, so which way? You go this way. Alright. You are not on the edges. Alright. So, the only one that is that one, so I'll leave that one. Like, I don't know, most of the reporting stuff I've been seeing was Paramount, which is southeast of me. So, kind of not super far, not super close either. The wonders of LA as well, where it's relatively close and within 20 miles, but may as well be kind of surface of the moon sometimes, just because so much stuff in the way between. Alright, so I need one of you. Yes, I grabbed this as well. because I figured I might need to open. Yep, good enough. Although they are kind of threatening to bring in the National Guard, we'll have to wait and see what actually develops there. Well, yeah, there you go. Yeah, you said National Guard's been called up. You're gonna be you're on the edge. You're on the edge. I think what's with you guys? Is at least show you guys at an angle right here. So we'll see if this is kind of repeat 092, but again, I'm worried that it's meant to incite so that there's an excuse to kind of escalate. But, you know, I mean, not to say it's like, hey, you know, don't get political or whatnot. I mean, it's all there, but hey, I'm trying to do this to kind of distract myself and keep myself sane in a sense. So try not to think about it too much. Alright. Seems I lost a couple people, but alright, well. I mean, not much to say. Kind of get sucked into building this guy. Alright, so I'll try you. Well, considering, the New Gundam. That was my first kit. Yeah, probably contemporary of this kit actually now, considering I built it in 2000. No matter which side is inside. Really? Ah. You go here. Yeah, okay. Go in here first. So next Gramps is Perfect Grade. I picked it up. I was able to pick up a version of the old Perfect Grade Gramps. I didn't want to pay as much as I did. I had seen that just before I decided to pass on it, it was like $150. Wound up paying $250. Yeah, the OG 1991. But yeah, I paid $250 for it. I'm not happy about that, but you know, it is what it is. That's what I need to do. So yeah, I've got that one next, and then after that one, I'm thinking of doing the mega size as well. And then beyond that, depending on when that is, I mean, I don't think it'll take me through to November, although it is Perfect Grade, so who knows. Alright, so there it goes. Okay, not much play and movement, but enough. Alright, that's the break time. So yeah, I have the Perfect Grade, the old one. Well, no, see, it was $150. When I bought it last month, it was $250. So yeah, it is retail because it's not really available anywhere anymore. Most places have moved on to the Unleashed, and that one is $290. I mean, I was seeing sometimes on sale on Amazon for $270, I think. So it was a bit of a drop, but not much. The thing that upset me, and actually let me look at that right now, because in the time it took to arrive, let's see, where are we? The price dropped again, and so let me see what it's at now. Come on, where is that? Here we are. Okay, well, it went up again. It's $262, but when it finally came into me, it was at $220, I think. So it was like $30 less. My wife kind of joked, "Is like, okay, you know, order that, return this one, you know." But I decided not to actually play it along that way. So it's where I am right now. It's the wrong one. Oh, whatever. Trying to put them on the right side. Anyway. Yeah, so I didn't want to go for the Unleashed. Seemed too much detailing. And I mean, the other ones that I have, again, where's those pictures? Nope, there it goes. So yeah, you know, the old GPO-1FB and the old Zaku 2. Those are the perfect grades that I've got so far. And the old Psycho Gundam as well there. That was a accidental buy at the time. I was buying exclusively master grades, and I didn't look too closely at the box. I just saw, I was like, oh, it's a big box size. That's generally the master grade size. Really? I mean, they're not. And same with this one. You know, this one I've been saying, again, it's an older kit. It's from 2002. Like, at least the body and chest here. Let me. So the head, the neck has no play. So the only pivot point is that kind of like ball here that kind of moves the head around. You know, the hip does have a little play, but basically done with this. You know, back only has that, but no real play on that. This plays, and these kind of just move up and down. No left and right. So it's not a ball there. It's kind of a hinge. These have balls, at least, kind of ball joints. Yeah, this is just a kind of placeholder core fighter that they provide, and then you build the actual core fighter as well. But yeah, and same here. This just kind of opens up to that, and that's all it opens. The arm joint, I'm not gonna take out, is, you know, has no play there. It doesn't move either. All the play, all the movement is in the shoulder joint here. So a bit of why I have them kind of doing face palm. But yeah, it feels right. It doesn't have like the 3 points of articulation. The neck kind of like a ball inside that like kind of neck joint thing, and then the head has its own one. So yeah, they don't do that. Although the GPO one, I think did. Well, I mean the GPO one. Well, I mean again, those are perfect grades. So yeah, I don't remember how the new had it. Yeah, let me go find that right now. Actually, it's not here. So, there it goes. Yes, well, I mean, it's at least it has the Bandai Namco logo on it now. So I mean, that's newer, but still, you know, 2002 label on here. So yeah, again, it feels like a master grade scale, high grade. So it's the bit that's been a little kind of iffy on it. Let's get back to it. Alright, so then now you go in here. Yeah, I remember that one did too. Shoes. Oh, okay, another screw. Okay, so it's 2 screws. There it goes. Alright, and poly cap. E. Come on. Why are you giving me so much trouble? There it goes. Alright, so there's one, there's two. Alright, and then another screw. Goes. Oh, okay, so I mean, it's just a reprint, but still, it's like it wasn't updated, so it's still version 1.0. Alright. So, yeah, I mean, that's all the play the leg has. But, I mean, beyond that, again, looks pretty cool with the kind of cover there. I'll work here. And kind of following along the profile. So yeah, I mean, like I said, didn't have the MG in the corner, and again, it at least has the Bandai Namco logo, so that's at least, what is that, 5-6 years since the no, oh god, now 10 years probably since Bandai Namco kind of joined together. You can still see it if you're looking closely. I don't think it'll matter because this piece gets covered with armor, so it will not be seen. So I don't need to work all that hard. Alright, so that's that done. And probably could have done both legs. Oh well, probably can. Alright, so E14, E10, A, B, C, D, E. No, you're not E. Where are you? D. You're D. Okay. E. There we go. There it goes. Alright, 14 and 10. 14. Wait, not you. You're the good one. And 10. No, yeah, G1. No, that's H. G1. No. G F 2. So it doesn't really matter which one. Oy, that's gonna be fun. So B7. 7. There it goes. Alright. B7. And then A 34 and 36. So 34 is on this side. 36 is on this side. All right. These shouldn't be too much of an issue because, again, this is a hidden part. Well, not exactly hidden, but it's essentially an early version of undergating. There it goes. There it goes. Kind of done on the bezel, so getting a little easier to hide these frames. These again also on the bezel. Not so much. There goes you. put these in. Alright, and then polycaps. GMD. GMD. And break time again. Hydration break. But anyway, so I was saying, after the Gramps, after perfect grade, thinking of going to the mega size one, and then again, I think in December they announced that the White Gundam for G-Cux is going to come out. I think I might get that one to build here. I have the G-Cux, G-Quark, whatever they want to call it, the G-Cuck. I have that one, but I don't want to build that for this, again, because they are coming up with the White Gundam. So I think I'll get that one as well to kind of showcase with this also. Actually, did I have that image on here? I know I copied stuff into here, didn't I? Okay. Here that goes. Put them in here. Did I put the video? Okay, no, I did not. Okay. I thought I had the setup of the four pretty much same scale, the 1/140 scales that I had built at the SCGMC last year. I kind of put them on a rotating display and I had it kind of looping. So that's what I did with them last year. So this year again, I'm thinking of going. I mean, all of G-Quark is. I mean, come on. All of the ones on there feel very Ava. The Fred is unit, what is it, 01, 02? 02. It is. No, yeah, 02, the Shinji one. I mean, the Ano influence is really showing through on it. I mean, I'm still watching, I'm still enjoying it because of the alternate universe aspects of it. I don't want to spoil too much of this week's. I try to follow the rules that we had when I was working at a videoing company, you know, at least a 3-week moratorium on all new media. Maybe 4, but 3 week I think is a long enough time to catch up on the previous weeks. Oh yeah, I mean, it was, at least in the TV series, it was in the, what is it, 3rd episode when they did the flashback scene and it got blown up pretty much right away. No, was it the gun tank or was it the gun cannon? I don't remember. I think it was a gun cannon that came out there. So yeah, did they have the gun tank in there? Might have to. Alright, let me look that up. Oh, okay, so they do have it. Oh, 75 gun tank, yeah. It was just an animation so far. Oh man, yeah, that cockpit. It's rather silly. Okay, so yeah, they had the gun cannon, the gun tank, and the white Gundam. Like again, the red Gundam is available now, but to keep with this theme, I wanna go with the white Gundam instead. Did it have? All right, let me bring that up again. Let me see it again. For when it's in space. No, I don't believe that one. It's Terran system. Did no? I mean, it did have a core booster, the original one. The cockpit was kind of funny in the original too. I'm looking at it right now. I'll let you at least see what I'm seeing right now too. So, I mean, yeah, it had the kind of funny cockpit back then too. I mean, the only gun cannon I built was for the Origins version, the clear kind of sparkly version. So it's been a while since I've even looked at a gun tank. But yeah, those fins. So, I mean, yeah, I think were those supposed to be for the core fighter? Or they moved it from the cockpit. It looks like they moved it from the cockpit, yeah. Yeah, I'll let you see what I'm seeing. So yeah, I mean, the cockpit had stabilizers up here. They just moved them to the back of it here. To the back of the shoulders instead. Is what it looks like. Let's drink some actual water right now. I mean, I was saying, when was it, last week? No, I just discovered this. I made the kind of connection this week that apparently all the new types in G-Cux have green eyes. Everyone but Shinji has the green eyes that I've seen. So, what's his name? Xavier has them. Neon and Machu has them. Chalia has them. So it seems like it's a thing on this. And a friend pointed out that it does seem to be the primary color that they're using in a lot of the promotional stuff as well. So I'm thinking that's a thing for at least this universe. This version of the multiverse. And I said even the kind of cyber new types that came up in the previous episode, piloting the Psycho Gundam, had kind of greenish blue eyes. So I think that was the distinction. At least the assumption I'm making, the distinction I'm making on the cyber new types. But I think the other one that attacked Lady Cassilia. Okay, well that's a 2-week moratorium on that one. Yeah, the cyber new types that attacked there. I think the other one did have green eyes, but the one in the Psycho didn't. She had kind of bluish green eyes. Again, Machu has green ringed in red, and Shinji has red eyes. So, I mean, that's my kind of assumption and kind of pattern recognition in G-Cux that I noticed. That's why it wasn't doing its job. I was doing them backwards. Okay. So you go there. You go. Hold on. That one. And okay, yeah. 1, 2. Like these are kind of overkill, but same time I feel I need to fingers are too big for this. Alright, so then that. Alright, so foot's in. Alright, B7. Alright, extra viewers, welcome. Thanks for kind of joining. Feel free to just kind of lurk, comment, whatever. I do enjoy commenting because it gives me a reason to fill the dead air. Otherwise, I wind up going quiet and hyper-focus too much. No, not quite hyper-focus, but I do get kind of very sucked into the work that I'm doing. I forget that, you know, at least the idea of this kind of content. Not that I, see myself as a content creator. I keep putting it as this is just an excuse for me to get through my backlog. There it goes. All right. The one that the white Hado has, that is a pretty cool beanie. We'll have to look at the next break, but didn't P Bandai have that? I feel like they might have. If not, I'm sure someone's at an artist alley or somewhere has probably started gonna be kind of having it available. Hold on. I hesitate to talk about that because I do have friends in the industry who would, feel beholden to have to do a kind of cease and desist on that. Alright. So you go here, and then these guys. Well, no, and that's all. Or, basically a beanie, like the beanie that the white Hado wears, or kind of beanie like that one with the design of the Hado as well. Feels so pedantic, kind of. Like that. Okay. And then here's one in there. And you. here. I don't know if I'll actually finish the other leg. I feel like if I had been doing them both at the same time, I probably would have. But now I feel I'm going to run out of time. I think I'll get most of it done, or I may decide to go over just to kind of get it done. There it goes. No, oh well, no, actually I won't, because then all the armor pieces of this one kind of go on as well. So, no, I won't. Right. It'll be Eileen. Oh, I missed, geez. Alright. I missed a whole step. Alright. G7 and G9. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Guess I can take my time with this part of it. 7 is the back, 9 is the front. Alright, and then A, C, H, E, A. Alright. Alright, so what we will do here is touch them this way. Oh, well, actually, shoot. Alright. How do I... Alright, slow down. I'm rushing through this. Oh man, years ago they had the giant Hado. It was a green one, but like I remember they had it available. I mean, that one could have just been repainted. I remember kind of joking back when they announced it, and this was, maybe mid 2010s. Kind of joking with some friends. It was like buying it and then gutting it to put a computer in it. As is, there was also recently, I think, a Zaku 1 head that was put out by Bandai, and it was like $200. That I also kind of joked with another friend recently about gutting that, and again putting a computer in it, having it like up on the desk. Was it only 35? Oh, the 4 colors. Oh. Well, I mean, I have these guys. These were kind of gachas that I picked up from the gacha shop outside. Well, next to Anime Jungle. Since it seems like you're kind of local, Bob. There it goes. Right, so that part's done. Now this part. Ah, okay. Alright, so it's time to pause. Stop you. Wait. Yeah, so what was that? Let me. to Gundam. Okay. Yeah, alright, so I'm kind of going through P Bandai. Yeah, I don't think they had it. Oh, so I mean they have the plush huddle. Mascot pouch. Oh, and it does apparently come with the beanie. It was $42. Apparently still up for pre-order. Yeah, that's cool, but what's his scale? Doesn't seem like he'd be too big. Why couldn't they get a picture of him, of someone holding him? Okay. Approximately 175 millimeters. What is millimeters to inches? Hey, I mean, it's official P Bandai, and only $42. I mean, yeah, it's. They say it's a pouch, so 172. All right, what is that in freedom units? So what was that? What did it say? 175. 6 inches. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, 6-7 inches. What was that? 6 point something? Yeah, 6.8. So yeah, just about 7 inches. So yeah, pretty big. So yeah, they have that one. But again, going back, I don't know what they might have. Oh, I just got to remind myself. I just had to remind myself of the Miku Zaku that I wasn't able to pick up. Apparently, they did go on pre-order in March. It was the one time that I didn't refresh in time. I'm American. I don't do math. Let's go here. Got a quick cleaning. Alright, so let's get back to this. Alright. Back here, start you. And let's go over shoulder. Alright, so I'll start doing some filing here. Now here's another one where I can probably, well, not can, but I probably should go to the sanding sponges, because I feel those do kind of get the, that's right. Get the edges to kind of line up a little better. Yeah, I think I will do that. I've got time. Alright, I think I'll just do 800. There's a starting grit here. Because again, at least that way it also lets me see easily when it actually kind of line up. Because of that, probably should go with the 400 to really Oh man, yeah, what was it? Yeah, what is it? Like, they're saying it's like 300? Almost. There it goes. The problem with this is I know I'm gonna have to go over as well with the engraving tool, and I don't feel quite comfortable enough with that yet, but I guess I'll try it. I don't have the guiding tape. Jesus, 640. I mean, is detailed, is beautiful. What wasn't it? They were saying that the funnel had like 50 pieces in it. Yeah. Finishing, I'm gonna get away with just on this. 800. That's when you know it's done right. It squeaks like that. Another one where I went too thin, probably. Oh, but it'll show up, so that's good. Alright, that's that. 26 and 27. Not good. 26. Alright, and 1 and 2. May as well trim them out now. And 2. This side's 1. This side's 2. A 20 as well. 20. Okay, a 20. So H12, H38C. C6. Equal. H38. And H12, 13, 10, 12. All right. So these are ones first. All right. So view. All right. You. Alright. Yeah. Although now, if we're talking about that, how big, small would a perfect grade F91 be? Considering its scale. Where do you attach? Alright, so there is a bit of a lip on it, so yeah. Gunpla? No, I don't think I have. Alright. Are you? Yeah, okay. Paused. Let me see that. Come on. Gundam info. Yep, I might have to look at my kits again because I think I have one, but I don't recall. Alright, let's let the pictures go. Alright. There goes purchases. No. Nope. Okay. Well. So, a bit of a flexing right now, but, alright, come on, loop again. Showing off my kit, my actual computer. So I have the Zaku computer kit. Although I wasn't able to actually get the Zaku video card, so wound up having a Radeon instead. Just because I was looking through my stuff to see if I had a Gunpla-kun. I feel like I'm supposed to, though, don't I? No. I have the Intrigade. I have the Hello Kitty. Yeah, so it's like I have the Hello Kitty, I have the Intrigade, the G40. That could be another one I could try to build, but it's the same scale, so that'll have to be build a different one. Like the Intrograde, the high grade that I built there back then. Well, I mean, in addition, where'd that picture go? Like, I'd also 3D printed the mask a while back, and so that's my go-to con wear outfit. Like I wear that mask. Do I have that? No, I don't have it up on there. I don't know if I want to. Then I also have, there it goes, the official hat. I have the Zaku ones. Actually, do I have that picture? Thought I did. Let's see it here. Oh, okay, yeah. Here's a better picture of that one with a mask I had made during pandemic. In that way. I mean, maybe, but it does pretty well. But there it goes. Alright. So, yeah, let's get back to it. Alright. Let's continue working here. Alright, so. Okay, so that just kind of holds it there. Alright, thought I was missing it actually touching something, but guess not. Alright. I mean, considering what I've done tonight, I feel tomorrow's pretty much just going to be repeat of this. No. Okay, no, that's meant to be like that. Are they? Okay, they actually... Yeah, okay. Oui. Oh man. I mean, that would be kind of cool. At least the 3D printer I have is a little small, so I wouldn't be able to get the whole kit kind of built in one, so I'd have to split it up into a couple different pieces, which, I mean, it's not that big a thing. Oh, wait, wrong one. Yeah, I mean, you can. It's just also my 3D printer is there's a couple issues with it. It's old. I haven't really given it the proper kind of care and kind of and upkeep on it that it needs. I've had it kind of out to the elements in the garage for about 3 years. So yeah, it's rough. It needs some TLC. I am half tempted to kind of buy a new kit instead. Right, so where do you go? You go in here. Yeah. Okay, so yeah. You don't matter. Does it just have that piece kind of sticking out? It essentially is. It's an Anycubic, but it pretty much is a clone. But again, it's an early one. I think it's a 5-year-old machine. It's been discontinued by now. So, you know, even if it did kind of die on me, wouldn't be able to get any too many replacement parts. I think you can get them through Anycubic, but I don't know if I want to risk that, bother with it. So yeah, I mean, the replacements are getting kind of cheap too, so I might do that. Like just donate it to kind of a school or something who would probably put it to kind of good use. Give it some TLC that I haven't. But yeah, I mean, I can probably get it working again. Just kind of oil everything, get it a containment kit, a containment unit. Yeah, no, I got it for kind of Black Friday a couple of years ago. I got the FDM and the resin one. I haven't used the resin one too much because the kind of off-gassing. Ooh, did I forget that? Yes, I did. Oh, shoot. Alright. Come on. I mean, I've got all both 3D printers in the garage, so less risk of that kind of breathing anything too bad, too scary. All right, come on. Here's what I get for splitting my attention. But I did start building a come on, where are you splitting? What do I need to use to split you? Oh, my nail's not working right now. That's usually good for this. There it goes. Chew out. Out. Chew off. There it goes. All right. Oh, so I built the Macross helmet, and the scale that it has says it fits me, and it technically fits my head, but it looks like a kid's helmet. So I've kind of decided to make it the my daughter's kind of helmet. I'm still trying to put it together. Wait, where? Oh, so what I didn't have to take it apart. Alright, come on. Because it goes on outside it. Again, because I'm not paying too close attention. There goes. And then you. Alright. Is it on an angle? Yeah. All right. So now, this guy's. So yeah, I mean, it probably just needs some oiling, some tightening of some belts and everything. Yeah, I remember those. But yeah, I got it for a really good deal. Kind of got them both really cheap deals. I think it was like $500 for both when I caught him. But again, I just tested the resin printer once and haven't really kind of used it for anymore. And then it's just, the garage is also a mess. So there isn't much. Which way? There it goes. There it goes. That one. Oy. Yeah, a couple of my friends had some of those early ones as well. The kind of laser cut kind of wood boxes. Like they had a couple of those. I mean, it's still a bit slinger, the one that I have. It has auto kind of leveling, but I found it's a little off. Yeah, I mean I do. So again, yeah, I have the I built the. Come on, goes. Oh, no, no, there. Don't fall. Don't fall. Oh, just in time. Come on. How am I? Really? There it goes. All right. There it goes. I'm kind of surprised by that. Why does it have that? Because, yeah, I mean, it has it. So it just has kind of an extra little dot here. Oh, yeah, let's stop that right now anyway. Yeah, come on. Yeah, it does that. I don't know what that's about, but it's on the picture too. So I guess that's just how that is. Alright, so we've got, come on. Yeah, Honeycubic Cobra 2? Cobra 1, yeah, the Cobra original. Yeah. I mean, I bought a whole bunch of, well, not action bases, but I don't know, did I? No, but I did get action effects. There it goes. Bought these years ago. Let's see. Here. I mean, some of these I've already opened, but yeah, the action effects. So Gunpla image. Yeah. The blast wave. Come on, there it goes. I used one recently. have that one. Unfortunately, these are only 144. So I mean, yeah, it could be. Yeah, I mean, I'm tempted by the S1. I mean, these things, I've been wanting to get a 3D scanner to like scan these and then maybe scale them up to be able to use in kind of mass grade. Yeah, I want to get them in master grade scale. You know what? That one's been tempting, but it's like the $400 price range is kind of scary. All right, let's put you on at least. There it goes. As I said, it's Eileen. I mean, I've been tempted also to play around with. Apparently, you get a pretty good one with an iPhone. Kind of pretty passable kind of 3D scanner with an iPhone. I don't have it. I'm an Android person. Yeah, I mean, at least here, our downtown library has a really good kind of makerspace kind of kit area, and they have a 3D scanner, a couple of 3D printers. They have a lot of stuff. I've been thinking of going there to do that. Particularly, again, going back to where those pictures. Yeah, I want to scan these backdrop things, and because I think I got a couple good amount of extras of these struts, but I want to scan some of these kind of little backgrounds and the bottoms and print out a couple more in resin. So it's like I want to do those and kind of copy them and scan them, or go to scan them and then print them here. So it's like something similar. That's what I'd want to do. And it's kind of where I am on that. But yeah, again, apparently iPhone can be pretty good at Anime Los Angeles this year. Kind of borrowed my friend's iPhone, and just a quick scan of my head did a pretty good 3D scan. I think he saved that as an STL. It's just that as he moved and kind of the lighting wasn't great, it had a pretty big divot on my forehead because of just the shine on it. But beyond that, it looked like a pretty good scan. Okay. Yeah, what do they have at the, what do you call it, the Octavia Butler lab? Let me see, what does that have? Okay. Oh, it looks like they've upgraded it. It looks like it's a Creality now. They had a bigger, boxier one before, so it looks like they have upgraded that one. So, yeah, I may have to go do that. Well, no, and I wonder if it is photogrammetry because they're using the lidar in the iPhones to do it. So again, they've done it to like one kind of Kamui Cosplay's husband has kind of shown a video of how to do it. And, he pretty much did a scan of his own head, scan of her head, to kind of get things to get the right scale. So I've been doing that. Oh, wow. What's the ferret at now? Now you've got me curious. They claim it's $229 on their website right now. Oh, that is dangerously close to being being bad decision time. Dangerously close. $229. You got me tempted, Bob. Oh, man. $229. Well, I mean, I've got a whole bunch of things that I want to purchase. I want to, want to get a 3D scanner. Want to buy an e-scooter to kind of make it easier for me to kind of get around. I have an e-bike that I use to drop my children off at school and daycare, since they're both within a mile from the house. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the idea. Yeah, because it's not a ferret, but what is this one? It looks like it's one of their bigger ones. Scanners. Huh. Oh, it looks like it might be the Raptor. Yeah, this is the one at the public library. That's one they're claiming is there, so it looks like it's the Raptor. No. It might be, actually. It looks like maybe not the Raptor, at least another one. Or no, not the Raptor Pro, but the Raptor. Yeah, it looks like it's probably the Raptor. Okay. Still, seems like it's pretty good. Oh, Jesus. 14 geesh. Yeah, it's... Blame it on my ADD. Too many ideas. More than enough reasons not to do it, or at least enough excuses that you can tell yourself not to do something. I mean, one thing is they are not open on Sundays. This lab's not open on Sundays, which is kind of an annoying little bit there. So it's kind of like, okay, do I use up one of my Saturdays and do it? Taking the stuff apart, take it, and then scanning and figuring out, getting it right. How do I want to attach it and kind of do the scan? Again, I'm making excuses. I'm acknowledging that that's what they are. Especially now, if it's what they're showing, it's really good, like quality. Especially now that I'm seeing that. Wow. What else was that? Like, there was something else that, I mean, definitely I want to do a scan of my face. So again, have that, although, might have to do something about this, because I know hair really messes with 3D scans. But again, to at least have that to the size. At the fair, they had like a kind of, make a little figure of yourself, 3D scan yourself, and, the to get the digital file was like $100. I was tempted there as well. Because, I mean, it's one of those things like, hey, they do it for you for free. Yeah, so it'll have to be one of those, like, I need to plan it out. I need to decide. I was like, all right, I'm gonna go on Saturday, take the parts that I want to take to scan them, um, and then I think the other thing is, like, I need to figure out how they. I know they have computers attached to, and so it's like, I mean, I've got a flash drive. How big is my flash drive? Probably just have to wipe it. Oh, well, not on too big. How big is this? It doesn't say anymore. Maybe 28 gig? No, it might be a 64 gig. Yeah, it's still USB 2. So. Yeah, I mean. Yeah. So it's all these temptations. Because again, the ferret is also kind of getting close to being dangerously affordable. And as you said, the fun thing is like doing all that stuff. Yeah, there was I think I saw a video about it a while back, and that that the Wi-Fi was kind of slow, and that it was just easier, faster to kind of just scan to PC on those on the older one, on the Ferret. Ooh. All right. Well, I've dragged it out. Anyway, so Bob, thanks for being on. Is my cousin still on? I think I saw my cousin was on here. Yeah. Alex, thanks for having been lurking in the background. I appreciate it. I had 2 people earlier. Yeah. Gunpla, thank you for having been on and chatting. Who else was on? Yeah. Kozi-chan, thank you guys for having been on. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how that develops too. But I plan to come back tomorrow and pretty much repeat this again, because it seems like, yeah, I know you close it. I figured that was the issue. So yeah, probably doing the other leg tonight, and then next week probably do the core fighter and the weapons over the weekend. Then the week after that, I think will be panel lining and decals. Yeah, panel lining might be a day or 2 as well. So weekend there, and decals probably another weekend. So yeah, looks like I've got maybe another month of work on this. So we'll see how that develops. Anyway, all of you, thanks for having been on. Hopefully I'll see some of you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye.